In today's episode of Craftin with Katherine, we're going to be adding a Tinkerbell fairy forest into the world. It's going to be so cute. If you like what you see, make sure to subscribe. Hello. You are currently looking at the statue of me and my sheep in front of my castle. But I updated the overall skin that I've been wearing recently. So, do you want to see what it looks like? Da, 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 da. Hello! Some of you actually may not notice a difference, at all. I adjusted the sweater a little bit. The overalls now have pockets on the back. Oh, and the biggest and main change to the skin is my hair. As you can tell, it is much shorter now. I adjusted the bangs a little bit, and even the back, I have little pigtails. Basically, I did this because I was bored in real life and I cut my hair. So I am just transferring my real life haircut to my Minecraft character. I tried a bunch of different things with my hair. I even tried seeing what my skin would look like without my cat ears, but it looked really weird and I couldn't get used to it. So I left them there forever on my head. But eventually I will have to also update this skin so that it has the same hair. Long-haired Katherine is no more. Where did this deer come from? Are you my deer? No, you're just randomly here. That's beautiful. I couldn't plan that if I tried. Hello. Oh, goodbye. Well, anyway, now that you've seen my skin update, it's time to go to the art museum. For this week, we received art from Sasha, Millie, this one's from Fate, this one's from Mina, next we have Sadie, Ava, and then these last two are actually kind of tall paintings. So we have this one from Ashira, and this one from Joanna. Look at how cute that is! I got a little sheep on my head. All of these are so cute. I love when you guys send me fan art. If you want to see your artwork featured in the museum one day, make sure to send some to my art email. It's listed below in the description box. Now, before we start working on that magical fairy forest today, there is one more thing that we have to do. We have to travel back towards the mermaid aquarium and find some snails to name. I see one. Come on, little buddies. You can do it. Look at how slow they are. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Welcome to your new home. 5 years later. In the snail's home, I gave them some sand and stone and grass with some pretty flowers and some purple fairy lights because, well, they're purple. So from your comments, we have Gary, Shelly, and Slimy the snail. Okay. Enough stalling. Let's get to the fairy forest build. So if you leave my house and turn left, this is where the fairy forest is gonna go. This isn't just gonna be a regular old Minecraft forest. I wanna have a large central fairy tree, maybe some small mushroom houses. We could have a fairy fountain. Basically, I just want all the magical fairy things. Hello! Look at how cute this is. So now when we walk in front of my house, the main path turns into this cute woodsy forest path. There's all these little particles on the moss plants and there's mushrooms everywhere. But as we continue on this path, it opens up into a beautiful fairy forest. I know, there are no fairies in this forest yet, But that's because we are not done making it. As of right now, we have all these cute paths leading to different little houses. So we have a purple mushroom house right here. This way we have a light blue mushroom house. Over here we have a pink one. I think this one's my favorite. This one's really cute. If I was a fairy, I would pick this one. If we go over this way, this is our giant fairy tree. It's big. It's a big boy tree. But it's gonna be Tinkerbell's house. This tree is literally hollow on the inside, so it's perfect for a little fairy home. I started putting some vines in all the trees too, just to kind of make it feel more magical. So we got vines over there, vines over here. We have some fairy jars lining the paths. And if we keep going this way, there's another house over here. Now basically all we have to do is decorate the mushroom houses. We have to decorate the inside of Tinkerbell's giant tree. I want to build a fairy fountain and maybe have some ponds around. And then once all the decorating is done, we can spawn in a bunch of fairies. Maybe over here we could just have a little pond like this. And then over here we can create some kind of fairy fountain. So let's dig out something like this. And then maybe we can use these walls to create like different waterfall heights. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out, but trust the process. So if I put water here and here and here, it looks dumb. I think I've got too many posts. Let's try something else. What about that? It's like a smaller version of the giant blob of water that I placed before. Now to make these mushroom houses feel even cozier, I wanted to add some chimneys on the outside. So I was thinking we could just use some walls like this, and then we could use this particle block to make it look like smoke. So let's just add some little chimneys to all of the mushroom houses. There we go. And now that that's done, we can actually decorate them. Now you guys know me. Obviously, the interior of all of these mushroom houses are gonna match the exterior. So, starting with the purple mushroom house, we're gonna decorate with purple stuff. So obviously the floor in here has to be purple. Then we can create a tiny purple kitchen. Over here we can add a purple bed. In the front corner, we can create a shelf with a little terrarium on it. And then of course, we'll add some fairy lights. For the pink house, again, we'll start with the floors, which are obviously pink. Then maybe this time we'll flip the layout. So the kitchen can be on this side and the bed could be on this side. Look how cute these teeny tiny mushroom houses are. Oh, I love them. Now you know what I'm gonna do next? Add fairy lights, of course. You can't have a fairy forest without fairy lights. That would be a sin. Let's add some over here. We can hang some up here. And we can definitely use some back here. Now for Tinkerbell's house, I was thinking about making it lime and pink themed, and I was also thinking that since this tree is so big, we could definitely make it multi-floored. Because this tree is so big, I can actually make the room a little bit bigger, and that means I could actually make windows. Since it's pretty dark, let's go ahead and add some fairy lights. And I was thinking that this bottom space could be like a living room, kind of like a loungy spot. So in the middle, we could have a large lime couch, and then on either side, we could have these pink chairs. Then for the carpet, I was thinking that it would be fun to mix and match. So I have this lime piece, this pink piece, and I also have some leaf carpeting. That's kind of fun. In the corners, we can go ahead and add some bookshelves. And then above the couch, we can create a shelf for some terrariums. Up on this next floor, I was thinking that this could be the kitchen. So over on this side, we could have the sink. We can extend the counters around like this. And then over on this side, we can have a counter to sit and eat at. Maybe in this corner, we can add an oven. And then on the counter, we can have some plates and we can pretend that this is fairy bread. For those of you that don't know what fairy bread is, you should 100% try it. I used to eat it as a kid all the time. It's basically just like white bread with cream cheese and sprinkles on it, but like, it's really good. Okay, now the next floor up is going to be the last one, and this is gonna be her bedroom. So first, let's add some fairy lights. Then in the middle, we can add a green bed. And then surrounding the bed, we can mix match the carpet again. Next to her bed, we could add some end tables. On the side over here, we can create a really cute bookshelf window seat. And then maybe over here, we could just have a jar of fireflies with some fireflies along the walls. And now for the finishing touch of Tinkerbell's house, we have to add Tinkerbell. Look at how cute and tiny she is. Hi, Tinkerbell. Okay, well, I will leave you alone in your house. And now it's time to spawn in a ton of fairies and pixies. Maybe even some more butterflies too. I really like these blue butterflies. Let's wait for them to come alive. There's one. Hello? Are you gonna come alive? Are you dead? Wait, let's try again. Alive yourself. Why is this one not aliving? Okay, well, it seems like these ones don't want to fly, so we'll just spawn in a bunch of these ones. There you go. Oh, look at them. Next, we have a bunch of pixies that make the most adorable little jingle sound. Ah, and then we can spawn in the rainbow fairies. Oh, they're majestic. I may have gone a little overboard, but look. I'm just gonna let you sit here for a while and just admire the beauty, okay? I'll be right back. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Now that everything's spawned in, let's go on a quick little tour of the forest. So as we walk around, we have all these different paths leading to different areas. So right over here on the left, we have a purple little mushroom fairy house with obviously purple interior on the inside. Over here, we have another mushroom house with some cute interior. Over here, we have my favorite mushroom house, which is of course the pink one with really cute pink interior. We've got a magical little fairy fountain. Down this way, we have a blue mushroom fairy house. And then the main part of this area is the giant fairy tree, which just so happens to be Tinkerbell's house. So as we go inside, on the first floor, we have Tinkerbell's living room. And you know, she's just hanging out, she's chilling. Then as we go up, this is the kitchen. And if we go upstairs one more time, we have Tinkerbell's bedroom. Well, now that you've seen everything, I think that's gonna be it for today's video. If you guys like the new fairy forest, then make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you next time. Bye!